also bullish about my holiday waistline right now.
Hey, it's good.
No, it's not good.
No,
I'm actually
no,
bearish about my holiday waistline.
Bearish, okay.
I should have put.
You know,
Because Kuroda is not the savior.
he doesn't even know at all.
He doesn't even make the board.
All right, Big. Let's keep with January hot stove. Yankees
Hot stove.
Hot stove. And we finally, it took till January, but the Yankees lit that hot stove.
Hot stove. Every
By
time you say hot stove, like hot stove.
Well, you know what? The hot stove is
Hot
burning
stove.
for the New York Yankees, as we have signed Hiroki Kuroda away from the Los Angeles Dodgers to a very friendly one-year, $10 million deal. Kuroda had a pretty decent season last year, a nice low ERA in the NL West. I just want to point that out. And he is now going to be our number 4 pitcher.
Yes, number 4.
Number 4. So, what do you think of the deal? 1 year, $10 million. It's $10 million bucks, but it's not a ton of dough for us. What do you think of the finances of the deal and Kuroda's ultimate performance for the Yankees in 2012?
Short-term deal gives us long-term flexibility. I like the fact that our expectations for Kuroda is to be a number 4. If we had not made the trade and pulled a Pineda and slotted Kuroda in to be our 2 or 3, expectations would be higher, and therefore I think he would do poorer in comparison to his expectations. But as a number 4, a 3.07 ERA, a 3.7 FIP in the NL West, I think projects to a guy who can be 500, eat 200 innings in our number 4 spot.
All right, well, from my end, I'm going to say the innings is really what I can see most benefiting the Yankees from Kuroda.
Yeah.
I don't see an 18 and 10 guy. I see a 12 and 12 guy, which is fine. I think as a number 4 guy, you can take it. But where I see him really benefiting the Yankees is if he gives us 205, 210 innings. That would be nice. If we can count on him to get us into the 7th every time he takes the ball, that's helpful for the Yankees. We know we have a very deep back end of our bullpen. Mariano, Robertson group. Job is going to be back kind of early on in the season, not for opening day. So we should be pretty deep at the back of the bullpen, but not at the front. Where if he gets pulled out in the 5th inning, who are you bringing in there?
So you think the value of Kuroda is less in his win-loss record and more in the length that he can give us?
Right. I mean, if you get, especially with a team like the Yankees, if you can get us to the 7th inning, to a Jabba Chamberlain, to a David Robertson, with the score tied 4-4, we have a great shot of winning that game.
Yeah, we win most goes.
And I'm just going to kind of hit one more thing with, yes, he had a nice low, right around 3 ERA for the Dodgers. I mean, think of the teams in the NL West. Think of the Dodgers, the Giants, who just don't score. The Giants have Tim Lincecum on their team, and he had under 500 record this year with an ERA of about 2.4.
He sucks.
Because the team didn't score, right? So, and the Padres don't score. Whoever else is out there, I'm sure there's another team. But Diamondbacks, who won the division
With Ian Kennedy as their ace.
Right, with Ian Kennedy, another example of the NL West teams don't score. I'm not willing to say he's going to have a great, is he going to come to AL East now and have a 4.9 ERA? It could happen.
One of the things I do like about Kuroda, which is look at the top 10 reasons to like the Kuroda deal written by yours truly. One of the things I like about Kuroda is the fact that he seems to have been, for an older guy coming from the Japanese leagues, he seems to have been learning the league, the major leagues over the past 4 years. He's been in the majors for 4 years. Each of those years, his strikeouts per 9 innings has gone up. Each of those years, his whip, his walks and hits per innings pitched have gone down. So he seems like a guy who, even though he's an old dog, he has been able to learn a couple new tricks.
I think that's true. It's funny, you see a lot of pitchers that come back in. I'm trying to remember the other Dodgers pitcher from a few years ago, who came in, and a lot of the pitchers dominate the first. I mean, Dice Cat, perfect example. Dominate for the first season or two, and then all of a sudden the league catches on, and these guys kind of fade away. Kuroda's been the opposite. He's been a student of the game, so for that, I'm going to say that's good. But I'm also going to flip it, going back to being in the AL East, and now is that going to work against him? Because he hasn't had a chance to figure out, the big-time hitters on the Blue Jays, on the Red Sox. Are these guys now going to look at him as fresh meat that they can pound? Hey, it's something that I think we're going to have to find out, come May and June.
Lots of good content there.
That was good. That was really good content. And a good 4 and change post.